Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheynee180 and
Lago Figs.
Chamba.
And you're watching an all new episode of Chatmigos.
It's never me, so I'm like, what?
Yeah.
It's the thing that's closest to me. There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
That's too close.
Awesome. Unfortunately, there's no Jshot or Machu today. They are off on the, what is it called?
Naked or like topless, something like
topless
that.
toy. Yeah, topless toy podcast, I believe.
Naked toy. Ooh.
Naked toy. I don't think that's on YouTube, mate.
Do they really like? Do all guests have to be topless on that show and stuff?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, it's
wondering.
wild.
That'd be interesting.
It would be. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. Jshot. Oh my god.
Oh my. Yeah. All
Right.
right.
Just place figures above.
Yeah.
Specific parts, right?
You just
a
put
bikini
the
of
Usaru
figures.
Vegeta. Yeah.
That could be silly.
Man.
Yeah. So go over there and check them out when you
Yes.
get a chance. But
Yes.
thank you for tuning in here. Chamba, how are you, sir?
Man, it's cold. My fingers are like freezing. So, but yeah, it's good, man. There's a bunch of figures this week, so I haven't opened up everything, but I'm looking forward to that. Plus, it's toy talk. There's a lot of toy news today. We got a cool guest today too. So,
Indeed.
Lago, how goes, man?
It's going good. Started off the teaching. The kids came in and stuff, so like that started. But Yeah, and on my free time though, what's cool is I'm opening up things that I haven't opened up in a while. So
Mm.
what we're doing, my kids and I, my children, not my students, but my children, we're watching like Dragon Ball, and then we're opening up the figures from that saga. So right now we're in the Android saga.
Oh,
So we're
nice.
opening up. I had 19 and 20, Android 19 and 20 for the longest time. I never opened them, so we opened them
Ooh.
up,
Nice.
and yeah, we're doing that. So it's fun. So like today we were watching when when Vegeta was ripping 19's arms off,
Ooh.
and I showed well my oldest son, the youngest one was here too. I showed him like, oh, this is the accessory that shows that, and that's why it comes with this Vegeta faceplate. So then we got a Vegeta and put the faceplate on. It's cool.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's way awesome. Heck yeah.
How about you, Cheney?
I'm good. I'm good. I been busy the last couple days. The last couple days have not gone as planned. The AC went out on Sunday night, so I had to tackle that on Monday morning. Luckily, got someone out here and got it taken care of. So yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, I was planning to get the Iron
Yeah.
Spider Mary Jane video out by today, but we're gonna have to wait and see on that one. So other than that, I've been good. Been good. Just getting back into the groove of things.
Mhm.
Yeah, that thumbnail looked cool, man. Did you get it early? I haven't seen that figure out. The Mary
Uh huh.
Jane. Okay, cool.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I'm like just burning precious time trying to get the video out.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we've got a very special guest with us today. I'd like to welcome to the show the one and only Kirk, the Geek Effect. What's up, dude?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Yeah.
How are you, sir?
Oh, Kirk, what's
I'm
up?
doing all right. I'm glad to finally be able to make it onto one of these streams. I'm really glad to be here.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. We're happy to have you here. Thank you so much for taking the time out to hang out with us today. We got a lot of toys to talk about and,
Yes.
plenty to go over. But before we get there, for the people who may not know, they may be living under a rock somewhere. Could you tell us who you are and what you do, sir?
So I'm Kirk, but I go by the Geek Effect here on YouTube, Instagram, and wherever else you may find me. I spend my time mostly just talking about toys and sharing my journey collecting them, capturing it through different types of videos, whether it may be a long video, just sharing everything that I love about the figure that I'm collecting, or maybe it's a short form, just kind of interacting with other collectors out there that kind of want to know a little bit more about action figures, or maybe they know nothing about it, maybe they know a little bit about it, but just kind of bring this all together to just unite over one thing that we love and collectively talk about it.
Heck yeah, man. That's awesome. And you also make killer thumbnails, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
So yeah, we are very happy to have you here today, man. We're going to be talking toys. But before we get there, let's check in with our wonderful Chatmigos. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in today. Hit that thumbs up, share with your friends, let them know Geek Effect is in the house. We're going to be talking toys. We may or may not talk SH Figure Arts. Maybe, I don't know. It might be a topic between us, that we can all enjoy together or not.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we're going to talk Marvel Legends today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this here. We got Just Jeff 45's in the house. Mark Rose is here. Torrencer is in the house. Born Tatum's here. Sato 1414 is also here. Brick Something. What is up, man? Zio Adams is here. Brad Harper. What is up, dude? Blunt Force Honesty is in the house. Hushmigoing it up. So if you want to be a Hushmigo, drop those dots in the chat. I will read your wonderful name. Starfire Blizzard is in the house. Justin B. E. McNeil. Renegade Figures is here. Rick Jones. What is up, Rick Jones? And we've got Taco Boy. Nothing but Taco. Thank you for joining us today, Taco. Sonic Rockman X. PD Dubs is also here. Shelf Presence. What is up, man? What is going on? Action Figure Addict 112 is in the house. Bo Art Takeover is here. Nick's Figs, thank you for joining us today, sir. Johnny is also in the house. Wrestling Hound. Yeah. What is up? Hound, thank you for joining us. Jelly Jam is also here. We got Grumps. What is up, Grumps?
Yo.
Hope all is well, sir. Arcade's Revenge. Hush me going it up as always. Thank you very much. Chris Morey is in the house. Mutant X Collector is here. Trippin' with Toys is also here. Awesome. Thank you, everybody, so much. As I said before, hit that thumbs up. Let them know we got Kirk in the house. We're going to be talking toys. And yeah. Oh, Seth is also here. Don't want to forget Seth. So let's go ahead and move on to our hot seat, Kirk. We're gonna ask you some of the hard-hitting questions of your generation and ours.
Okay.
So yeah. But first, we need to set the mood here.
Hit it. That's good timing.
That's great. Yeah. Engage some rock music for the background. Alrighty. All right. Chamba, take it away, sir.
Kirk, what has been a standout release for you so far that you've received this year from any toy company?
Any toy company.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was gonna kind of cheat a little bit and say the Deadpool, just because I kind of been messing around with this one recently for this week's video. But
Sure.
I think actually, since I got it from Comic-Con, I haven't had much time to like mess with it too much. But the Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan from Rebel Tech,
Yeah.
this one has been like a lot of fun. Also, I was kind of caught off guard because like I knew little details about it, but then I was told by another one of my friends, Lethal Collector, that the eyes actually move, which I
Yes.
did not know that.
Yeah.
So I started messing around with that, and I just kind of like fell in love with the figure all over again. So this has been like a really like good standout release.
Nice. Yeah, it's a good one. We fiddled with that at Comic-Con as well.
Mm-hmm. And you got the screaming face, right?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
I
if you
did.
got it from Comic-Con, I think you did because
Yeah, everyone that got stuff from Comic-Con, I think, had
Yeah, it came with a bonus.
the exclusive,
It came with
yeah.
a bonus.
Yeah. Okay. Lago, what you got for him?
Kirk, man, I love your videos. I love your content.
Appreciate it.
It's super clean, great, like imagery and everything. I just want to know, like, how long does a video usually take for you to edit, get it done, record it, or the whole thing?
Usually, it just depends, really. I think sometimes it may take like a few days. Other times it may take like a couple of weeks. It really just depends, like, how much I'm enjoying the process of making the video and like what all I want to test out. So maybe it's something with the figure, or maybe it's a new way that I'm like editing a video or something like that. Sometimes I tend to like pull a lot of inspiration from like other things that I may watch, whether it's like a movie or a show, or maybe I'm inspired by a song. So that kind of like caters to like how the video ends up turning out. Like especially with the Deadpool video I'm working on as of right now, like that one's got a whole different sort of like vibe going with it, where it's like very like story focused and kind of has like a little bit of a underlying message to it this time. So I'm really excited to share that.
Wicked.
Nice.
Awesome.
All right. My question for you is, if you had to pick, which would it be, Dragon Ball or One Piece?
Dragon Ball. Just easily. I've really been enjoying like collecting the SH Figuart stuff recently, and it's a lot because again, like the whole lineup is just, it goes back pretty far, and then you also have like other releases that keep coming out. But it's been a very fun line to collect.
When did you hop into getting like the Dragon Ball and the One Piece stuff? About how long ago?
I think that was more so toward the start of last year. I think so. Yeah. Because a lot of the stuff I used to do was like mostly like Spider-Man stuff, and then eventually I kind of like started merging into the anime content, and I was like, okay, well, I'm enjoying it so far. I got to get some action figures, obviously, to kind of start seeing what those are about based on the ones that I'm enjoying so far, and that just kind of started a whole new rabbit hole.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, it's interesting to see the difference between, you know, like Figuart stuff compared to like a lot of our domestic companies and whatnot. Yeah, to see like what they bring to the table and whatnot. So yeah, no, I mean, you got a lot of backtracking to do.
Yes. I think the oldest one that I've gotten so far, at least in terms of Dragon Ball, has been the Scouter Vegeta, like the one with like the skirt
Okay.
piece. That's like the
Yeah,
oldest
yeah,
one that
yeah.
I was able to pick up.
But the 1.0,
Mhm.
that was my
Okay.
first. That was my first one. That's the one
First
that got
one?
me. into
Nice.
it.
That's the one that got you
Nice.
too. Dang.
Yeah,
I think the first one, in terms of like just first Dragon Ball figure in general that I got, I think the first one was the it was the superhero Goku, and then after
Oh.
that I decided to go for Saiyan Raised on Earth because it was like suggested a lot by people, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
let me go for like the original like Dragon Ball Z style
sure.
figure, and then that's what kicked that whole thing of like, okay, now I got to get more of the Z line.
For
Superhero
sure.
Goku's an interesting one, right? Because like it has
Yeah.
that superhero faceplate, but then it has a faceplate
Mhm.
that has this great expression.
Yes,
Like
yeah,
it's like, whoa, that one looks like it was ripped out of like the anime.
yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I didn't pick up that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
It's-
I think
it's-
you.
I,
Oh, go ahead.
sorry, man. Yeah, I just opened it up like maybe a couple weeks ago because I've had it,
Mhm.
and like in the box you see like the normal faceplate, and it looks kind of like a little wonky, but then it comes
Yeah.
with the other expression faceplates, and
Which expression is it?
there's just one expression there that just looks so good, man. It's like
Oh, okay.
a shocked face almost.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
think
I'll have
so,
to look
yeah.
into that. Yeah, I never picked up that one.
Yeah, I think you picked a great time though to hop into the line because they're doing
Mhm.
a lot of stuff that they never did before. They're kind of like overhauling older stuff, and it's kind of a good time to hop into the line. For
exactly.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then the One Piece line is going to be a whole other monster.
That's gonna be a whole nother thing, and that's kind of why I've been like putting off like actually sitting down to watch the show, because I'm like,
Sure.
not only is it a very long show, first of all, but at the same time, it's like once I start getting in more in depth with that, I already know it's probably going to kick off more of an
Yeah.
addiction, like get more characters. Like you don't just need Luffy and the Straw Hat Crew. Like so, yeah. I've been trying to delay it.
You're
Yeah,
smart.
no.
That's smart.
Yeah. I try to do that myself. For the longest time, I didn't watch One Piece for that reason. 'Cause I'm like, I don't want to buy One Piece stuff. I'm good. Well, then I watched it and read it, and now I'm in. And then I was like, I'm never gonna watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I knew you were.
they have a
When you were saying
lot-
that, I was like, nah, you're gonna do it, dude.
Yeah,
You're gonna do it.
Yeah,
Your line
now
is
I've
wrong.
watched-
how it goes.
Yeah, now I've watched them all, and I'm like, when are those SH Figure Arts coming out with those
Mhm.
JoJo's?
Exactly.
It's over. It's over. Well, that concludes this part of the hot seat with Kurt,
Lovely.
the Geek Effect. So thank you, sir.
Nice and easy.
Yeah,
Nice.
that went well. That went well. All right, let's get into some news. And since you are our guest today,
Good.
you will be picking the first one. But first, before we get to that, let me share the screen. If you did not check out Thursday Night Show, go check that out. That was a lot of fun. We talked about toys. Apparently, Ernie said Marrow wrong. I didn't catch that, or maybe I did. I don't know. But
How did
yeah,
he say
go
it?
back. Morrow or
No, I
He's-
heard it
he's-
during the show. I was just like, yeah, it's oh well,
Yeah.
it's fine.
yeah, it's Ernie.
That's
Yeah,
just
Ad-
like, you could pronounce it the way you want, you know.
Exactly.
yeah,
Plus it's
no,
Ernie.
yeah, it's Ernie. Yeah, Adam commented. He was just like, no one corrected him on how he said that, and I was like, okay, all right,
Because that would have gone off into something else, and then we would have lost track. Yeah.
like it always does.
Yes.
So yeah, if you missed last week's show, go check it out. As I said before, I will have a video for this Mary Jane figure out as soon as I can. Ran into some issues, but I'm working on it. Please be patient with me. I apologize for my tardiness. But without further ado, Kirk, where are we going to go first, sir?
I'm gonna say let's go Marvel Legends, just because I didn't really get to watch the stream today like I usually do, but I have
Okay.
seen like some pictures floating around, so I do want to kind of like look at them a bit more today.
For sure.
Awesome. So we've got quite a few 2-packs in here, a couple single releases. Do we want to go over the comic book cover wave?
Let's go over to comic book
first.
cover wave.
Okay, sounds good. So we got Pharaoh, Phoenix, Silver Surfer, Black Widow, Daredevil, and Astonishing Beast that were shown off today. And we'll start off with Pharaoh here. What are your thoughts on this, Kirk?
It looks cool. I do like that like first pose. That's a nice one. Personally, though, I don't really have like any attachment to, I would say, like a lot of the characters that are in this wave this time around.
Okay.
So I think like the first one, if anything, that I'm probably going to end up trying to get is going to be the Daredevil, just because I like the look of that outfit. Silver Surfer, I was kind of contemplating it, but I already have one from the the reissue that they did for the Walgreens exclusive. So I'm kind of good on that part. But yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Chamba, what about you, sir?
Yeah, they showed off a lot.
They did. I was surprised.
It's cool. Like, it's nice when they can actually show off a lot. I think the Punisher Nick Fury 2-pack is actually quite neat. It's a nice throwback to the video game, if anyone remembers that side-scrolling Capcom game. But yeah, to me, the Daredevil's the one that stood out because I'm like, oh, that's just a blank buck in a tracksuit.
Yeah,
I could see that one just selling heaps just for people to be like, cool, I'm gonna put custom heads on that thing. All
exactly.
good. I think that, and the way it moves, it looks like it moves quite well too. So yeah, that one's a solid one. But like, a lot of these ones look neat. So like the Gladiator 2-pack, that one's neat. It's a shame that it's kind of it's still an older body that they use for him, but he looks the part. But yeah, the Nick Fury one, the Nick Fury Punisher 2-pack, and that Daredevil were the ones that stood out for me.
Nice.
This Daredevil right here.
That one, right? I mean, look at
that one. Yeah, I'm actually
cool.
really excited for that one.
Right, that one's too cool.
Yeah,
but yeah, I could see people just picking this one up just to customize.
I agree. All right, Lago, what about you, sir?
Yeah, I agree with everybody. I think the Daredevil will be great. You just put some black Air Forces on it, and he's good to go. But no, like everybody's gonna buy that for the body. You're gonna be seeing that in a lot of shots, and even just like taking it apart, using that hooded part for something, and then putting jeans, like a jean figure at the bottom. You're gonna get a bunch of different varieties with that. The one that kind of caught my attention was the Beast and the Silver Surfer. It's been a while since we saw this astonishing X-Men Beast, and slowly but surely they're getting the team all together. I think the Beast looks cool. I think it's kind of weird, the break where it's kind of, there's a break here and then there's a little bit more of his costume on the sides. It kind of but I didn't see any other way of doing it with Legends, so it's okay. And then the Silver Surfer, I really like that they actually painted it this time. It's not just that plastic with the swirl effect. They went ahead and they painted it. They gave it some pinless joints, and it looks like a really nice Silver Surfer. So I like that they added.
I didn't even realize that though.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it
this time. So now
it changes everything.
A little sold now. A little sold.
It looks great. Like, I hope it looks like this because it looks really, look at that. It looks super shiny there.
Like photo wise, it looks really good.
He's got a hole in his back. I wonder what that was for. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
Could have covered that up a little bit.
Oh, that's the Peggy and flame effects.
Oh, perfect. I mean, you know how whenever he has fire effects when he's shooting
on his back, yeah.
Put a rocket launcher in there.
Yeah. G.I. Joe backpack.
G.I. Joe backpack. Just reading on a surfboard with a backpack and a missile launcher in there.
That'd be hilarious.
Random. But yeah, no, they look good. Usually I don't really collect too much Marvel Legends. Unless like I get them on discount. And I'll be honest, that's what I do a lot of times with the Legends. But some of these really, really, like the Silver Surfer, if I want a Silver Surfer, I sold the one I had. I'm probably gonna get this, and the Beast I want to get, but then I'm gonna have to backtrack all the Astonishing X-Men stuff. So that's the only thing. But I do think they look great.
All right, awesome.
The Black Widow also looks great. I was just looking at it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it comes with that.
And that's on the same the newly articulated body, right?
Right.
Yeah, because it came out a while ago, but gotcha.
Yeah.
On the better articulated body. I think that's why.
Yeah. It's basically a lot of reuse from that deluxe Black Widow. Like all the accessories came from that pack. I think the head sculpt even too. So it's a really easy repaint. It works for what they're going for here for sure.
Yeah.
She looks like she wants to speak to your manager though.
A little bit, yeah. She does look a little upset for sure.
He's already spoken to your manager.
Yeah. She has the hair.
Yep. She's gonna get you, man. She's gonna get you, Lago.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Black Widow at my door.
Yeah. Just gonna get you. Yeah, no, this is a pretty decent wave. Like at first when I saw them, I was like, I don't know. I'm in for sure for Feral and Phoenix just because they're gonna finish up my X-Force teams and my Excalibur teams. I've got, all the different X-Men up here behind me with all the different teams, X Factor, X-Men Blue and Gold, X-Force. So this is gonna round out 2 teams, so that's awesome. So I'm definitely going to grab those 2. The Silver Surfer does look cool now that we've kind of like looked at it a little bit more. I don't think I'll be picking it up though, but it is there's some decent improvements there. The head sculpt, like the paint applications on the face, look really good too. So
Yeah,
I do dig that. The Black Widow, that's probably going to be a pass for me. It looks good, but I'm good. We've already got 3 X-Men characters in this wave, so I don't want to get crazy, The Daredevil, though, he looks cool. Like, as everybody's been saying, there's going to be tons of reuse on that thing. I can see people swooping this guy up and making all kinds of different stuff out of him. I mean, he's easily just a head swap away, and you've got some random street thug, It's kind of a no-brainer there. The Beast looks good. I'm not the biggest fan of Astonishing Beast. Kitty Beast just never really did it for me. But there's a lot of good improvements here. I mean, we've got a decent range of motion all the way around. He's got butterfly joints, and then he's got that ab crunch in there along with the top torso ball joint there on top. He's got toe hinges. Yeah, no, this came out really nice, but I may pass on this one. I know it's an X-Men character, but yeah, I don't know. Was talking to Jshot and Cheynee180 this morning when they were going over the stream, and we were talking about the physics of how his costume works there on the fur. Like, is he constantly pulling that thing up, or is it sagging down on him, or what?
If there's like a bone wire, they do it with like certain dresses and stuff. Actually, have thing, it would stay up, although it is very awkward design. I mean, I understand it makes the X,
Yeah,
but it's still kind of like
yeah, exactly. And now we have
X marks the spot is quite weird. It's just
the
crotch is the spot.
Yeah. Then we got Omega Weapon 13 in the chat saying Cheynee hates Beast. I don't hate Beast. Just not a fan of Kitty Beast.
But it's X-Men, bro.
Yeah. This is cool though, because we've never gotten a figure of Rachel Summers before. I just wish she had that lower hinge in the lower part, like on the newer female bodies. Everything else is great on it, but I really wish that it would have had that. It would have took it up another notch for sure. It's unfortunate, but I'm still picking it up.
Yeah, there's a few of those legends where it's like if it just had that ab crunch, it would have put it over so much more, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would have took it to the next level for sure. And I think it's the same thing with Feral too. But Feral, I mean, it's I need it for the team, man. Need it for the team.
Great sculpts on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out nice. So yeah, overall this wave's pretty solid. I will say it's pretty solid. All right, let's move along here. Chamba, where to next?
Let's go to the NECA TMNT.
All right. So we have shown off now what the four turtles come with. And what is it? They have some kind of bundle set up where you can get all four, right?
Yeah, you get all four and Shredder, and you get free shipping.
You unlock a free shipping.
Yeah.
Look at that. Unlockable options.
I love it.
Ninja Turtles. What more could you want?
Yeah, I think they look great. The loadout for each of the characters look fantastic. Like they come with a lot of accessories. Yeah, it's for those that obviously missed out on the Reveltech ones. This is going to be the one at this point. Plus, like for those that did get those ones, you can get the extended cast hopefully
Yeah.
they'll make it, because just getting a shredder to match that one would be perfect. And here's a shredder right here. I do love a lot of the accessories that it comes with. Like Donnie has that chicken.
Yeah.
It's pretty right. Ice Cream Kitty, obviously, with Mikey. Mikey's expressions look great.
Yeah.
All of the expressions look great, and I think that's kind of a standout. Like, all the accessories that they come with are really suited for each character, and it just helps, expand the universe, that they already have. And the fact that they got Shredder is actually that one up. I feel that doing the bundle is nice of them, because I'm sure
Mhm.
it's a nice incentive where it's like, yeah, if you're gonna collect this line, may as well just buy all of it here, and because of that, you get free shipping.
Here you get the shredder.
Yeah, the shredder looks
That looks good.
exactly. That's a solid.
Yeah.
I think it looks great, and I hope that this line does well enough for them to actually do more than what they've shown here, more than the 5.
Mhm.
I am quite still curious about the articulation on some of it, primarily in the hip range. I'm curious what that how that
Yeah.
front shell will hinder the articulation. You could see there it's like it's moving slightly to the side, but how soft is it, and can you actually get the leg like fully up? So I'm sure there might be a photo that showcases that, but yeah, in hand, I'm sure it's going to be quite different. But no, they look great, and I'm really happy for everyone that again missed out on the Revoltech and just wanted something a little bit more affordable. The sculpts look fantastic, and this looks great. I just hope they expand on it. I'd love for that. I'd love to see that.
Agreed. What about you, Kirk?
Yeah, I think the line so far, what they've given us, looks really good. Especially like Chamba said, the expressions on all of these look really, really nice. I think that's one of the things that I do like a lot about NECA, because like in terms of detail and stuff, they do put a lot of focus on that, and 9 times out of 10, it ends up looking good. It looks good here. But yeah, I think articulation is probably where I'm gonna be a little bit concerned, just because at least in the past with NECA figures that I've gotten, it's not as like articulated as say like an import figure or like Revoltech or SH Figure Arts. It's not like that. So it's like more between like mixing the line of like a little bit of like a Marvel Legends type articulation, but also more of like a statue at the same time. So I think the biggest concern for people that are going to collect this line and like to pose is going to be like how articulated the figures are going to be. So hopefully they do move pretty well outside of like the pictures and stuff that we're seeing.
Okay. Lago?
Yeah, like I said last week, I think I'm all in on the 4 turtles. This series means a lot.
Are you gonna get the bundle, Lago?
I don't know. I think that are they going to be available at like Target and stuff? I don't.
I'd hope they would, considering most NECA items do, right?
So like I'm willing to take the chance to wait for them to hit Target, because then I can get that like Target 5% off and free shipping and the whole thing,
There
so
you go.
I'm not so in that I need them now, but I'll definitely be picking these up once I see them. I think they look great. I agree with a lot of you guys. They're not gonna. The posing is gonna be a little off. These turtles really like to flip and do crazy poses, so the Revoltech were really good for that. And not only that, NECA usually, the way their joints feel, they feel a little bit more stiff than other figures. They almost always have some dried paint on them, and you kind of have to like, mess around with them a little
around
bit.
the joints as well.
So like I know what I'm getting into. Hopefully it's better. But they look great. I think the loadout is great. The only one that kind of, it's not a complaint, but I can see them doing like DLC or like heads for another character is the Leo, because the Leo there's no face with pupils.
Oh,
They
right,
just have
you're right.
lighted out eyes. He also has the closed eyes, but he doesn't have anything with how he normally looks. So he's concentrating and then he's in battle, but there's no normal look for him. So
probably like another Leo, Ultimate Leo. Yeah.
Another Ultimate Leo or another figure that has a Leo head.
Probably.
Yeah.
That would suck. I would just love, like, I'd prefer an accessory pack at this point, because there's still a ton of accessories that you can incorporate into the series.
Yeah, because
I think an accessory pack is like the better route.
Yeah, this series was so big on expression. So if I do get them, I'm not going to put them in the battle look. I'll put them in the like normal pupilled look. Except
Yeah.
Raph. Raph looks cool in the battle look. But
Yeah, that rage face is great.
the best turtle. But yeah, so I think the Leo thing is I think it's purposely done. I think it's something that's kind of like, hey, they're gonna want to get this later on. So
Mhm.
but everything looks great, man. Ice Cream Kitty, finally an Ice Cream Kitty figure. Been wanting
Mhm.
that for a long time. So yeah, I'm definitely picking these up.
Alrighty.
Wicked.
Yeah, no, they look good, man. I'm surprised. They come with like quite a bit of stuff too. Like the accessories they come pretty loaded out. Now, me personally, I would prefer maybe another head sculpt with another expression
Mhm.
because, Lago had mentioned earlier, they're very expressive in this show.
Super.
But I think, that's something that he was saying too, that later on down the line, they'll probably tackle that with a accessory set, or maybe even a different version of the character where you can utilize that head to put it on the original one. I don't know how they're going to do it, but it's fairly safe to say these are probably going to do pretty well, and we'll see a lot more of them. I don't know, man, they look really good. I'm tempted. I have the Rebel text, but I'm like, I don't know.
They
Yeah,
look
the shri-
different though. Like the Rebel Tex is a more stylized look, So
Mhm.
you can have both. These look more like the show.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. But I'm trying to stick with my Mirage only turtles. That's the problem here.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I got
not
you.
trying to branch out into another turtle line. I don't have the room for it. I just can't. But these look really good.
Come on, Cheynee. What's another 4 turtles? Come on, Cheynee.
Exactly. What's another 4 turtles and a shredder, and then
And a shredder, and an accessory
yeah,
packs,
and a
Yeah,
splinter,
and an April and a
and a
case.
Krang army. Like,
Yeah.
what are
And
you-
Splinter.
Dude, the Krangs
and,
would be
just
sick.
every Baxter
Yeah.
Stockman, a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baxter and Bebop and Rocksteady.
That's how it
Exactly.
is, man. That's
and
great.
Karai and
Karai.
That's why I had to
Right.
stop with the line, just the cartoon one from like based on like the
Mhm.
80s stuff. I had to stop with that because
Yeah, same.
it's too
Kept
much.
going. Yeah, but they
Same.
kept going. They're like, who is this
Yeah.
character?
It's like, oh, it's from this like very rare one that you never remembered from your childhood. So,
Exactly.
okay.
It's from
Yeah.
that one cover that you saw one
Yeah.
time.
Then you get them.
Exactly.
You're like, these sculpts are so nice. The colors
Yep.
are so nice.
Mhm.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's horrible. It's horrible. But they look really, really good, and it's going to
Yeah.
be very, very hard for me to like walk by these and go, I don't need them.
Yeah.
This isn't a immediate like, oh, I got to order them and get the bundle, but this is
Mhm.
walking through Target on a random Thursday going,
Oh, look at that. All 4 are here.
yeah. Yeah.
And I think it's also like the fun of it. Like every now and then, like it's good to just have the convenience of like, okay, go online and order whatever you need. But and being able to have that experience where you can go in the store and actually see if you can find what it is you're looking for, I think like that experience is just beautiful to be able to have that every single time. So
And you'll
I
probably,
agree.
there's more chance you'll buy it if you see it in person as well.
Exactly.
Like, oh, well,
Yeah,
all
exactly.
4 are here now.
when it's
I can just-
online, you're kind of like deciding,
Yeah.
okay, well,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
hold off. I'll just add it to
Yes.
cart. In
If
store,
you-
it's like
If
I'm
you get
here
it,
now, I might as well go ahead and.
Yes.
you get it in person, I always tell myself it was meant to be. If it's
Yeah,
there,
exactly. It's like, well, it was
to be.
waiting for me.
yeah.
So,
If it wasn't
yeah.
here, it wasn't meant to be. But since it's here,
Exactly.
it's meant for me to get
Yeah.
it.
Hey, you do that like look around, right? You're all, well,
Mhm.
there's nobody else here.
I'm the only one
And there's
here.
only one left. I might
Yeah.
as well someone else gets.
I mean, all 4 are here right now. So
Yeah.
my name is there.
Yeah, my name's right there. Might as well.
My problem with
Yeah.
like seeing like a new series like this is I forget what else they've shown. Like for example, there's that Usagi Jimbo one,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, oh yeah, that one. I was leaning more towards that one, but then like because the pre-orders are up for this, you're like, oh yeah, I'm all about these. And then when that
Mhm.
one pops up, you're like, oh crap, I forgot those ones too. There's a whole nother set of 4 turtles plus a
Yeah.
Usagi that I want to get. I'm like, all right, how many turtles do I have at this point? You know?
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
it great
dude.
that there's such great designs and they keep changing them and they're still
All
attractive.
recognizable,
Like
100%.
they're still and you still want them. I don't.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Turtles is one of
Yeah.
those properties one of those designs that
The
you can
only
shop.
ones that were like ever for like out of all Michael Bay ones, those were
Yes,
like
yes.
Yeah,
Those
I'd
you look
agree.
at them and you're like, you know what? I don't need these.
No,
Best.
Yeah,
they did
Yeah,
too
those-
much with it. I think. I
Yeah.
think they did too
yeah,
much.
yeah.
those
No.
were wild. Those were absolutely wild.
Those were crazy. You know what? The Mortal when they were downloadable content on the Mortal
Mate.
Kombat, they looked great, dude.
Oh,
They look
Those look
sick.
so good.
Yeah. And again,
Those
like
were
that's
like
just
the
for a throwaway,
continuation of the movie, you know?
right? But it's just like, oh, here's another look for you. Like they don't exist anywhere else but that game. But you're like, if they made those figures, I'd probably
Those
pick
are
them up. They
nice,
look
yeah.
sick.
Yep.
I hate that when it's like, oh yeah, this one's for Fortnite or this
Maybe
one's
McFarlane
random
will make.
crossover. You're like, yeah, maybe
Yeah.
he did Mortal. Yeah, he's
I
doing
got the
Mortal Kombat.
license.
That's
I have
true,
extra
that's true.
plastic over here.
Yeah.
It's like,
Able to Mortal Kombat TMNT. And
I got a lot of green extra plastic from the Jokerized Jokers. It makes turtles.
Made
would do
right
it.
for it. Yeah.
he would do it.
All right. Yeah, I think these are going to be if I'm walking through Target and I'm like, all right, I guess I'm going to get this one.
Yeah, it's got to be meant to be, Cheynee. If you see
Yep,
them,
yep. I've already like there's stuff that I order online that I would rather order versus ordering these. So these
For
are
sure.
have to wait and see. But they look great. They really do. They really knocked it out of the park with these. They definitely took the essence of the show and made it into plastic form, which is killer. But let's go ahead and move along here. Mr. Lago, where to now?
Let's go to that Ultra Instinct Goku.
All right.
So yeah, another Ultra Instinct Goku to add to your collection. This time though, it's like a store exclusive. And they added some new things. So in this case, it looks like a new faceplate, and I believe the hair is new.
the sculpt looks new, right?
Sculpt looks new for that hair.
Yeah.
And what's great about Ultra Instinct is that it's newish. Obviously, it's been Super's been a long time, but
Yeah.
Super is old right
it
now.
feels new to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason.
This old man Super feels really new.
So what's cool about UI is that like the whoever draws the hair always draws it differently.
Yeah.
Toyotaro does it very differently compared to the anime. Then the anime and Dragon Ball Heroes do it differently. And then promotional art draws the hair differently.
Yeah, very
So
differently too. Yeah,
there's so many different ways of having this Ultra Instinct hair. Whereas Super Saiyan, it's almost kind of always the same thing. You know, obviously there's some slight differences. So this hair looks like it's a little bit more higher up. It's a little bit more flared, and I do like the look. The face plates look very much like UI, like perfect almost. Those eyes, the pupils are nice and big, like they're supposed to be. The silver on the hair looks nice. You know, one of the things with Ultra Instinct is like you don't know if it's silver or white or pearl still, but the silver looks nice on this. Same body as always, that shirtless body, but they added a little bit of that. It's a good one too, yeah. And they added a little bit of that pearl effect on the pants, which I think it looks good. I think for like a store exclusive, this looks great. And I have a lot of Ultra Instincts right now, but if I go to the store, if I go to American Dream or I go to New York, I'll pick this up for sure.
Nice.
Gotcha. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I haven't gotten to Super yet. I'm still like, I'm okay. Last I remember, I think I have like maybe a handful of episodes left until I'm done with Majin Buu Saga.
Oh,
and then that's where I'm at for like right now. I don't know when I'm gonna start Super. I think the next thing I'm probably gonna do is just start watching the movies, and then before I jump into Super. Yeah, because now I saw they did the Gogeta. And so I'm like, yeah, now I got, so now I got to like get into that. Get into those.
I think it's coming out.
Yeah,
so
no,
yeah,
exactly. So, but yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, maybe if I was like, again, like Lago said, at the store or something like that, and I see it, then it probably would be something that I would grab. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad.
Okay, be interesting if you started Daima after the Buu Saga, because technically, time-wise,
that would be the order.
Timeline-wise, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Daima figures, by the way, those are Those
Oh,
are
dude, they're
those are
so
fun.
good.
the
They're
mini
so
Goku.
good.
That's like a lot of fun to mess with. And I forgot who said it earlier. The adult Goku and the adult Vegeta. Those
Yeah,
a lot of fun, especially the Vegeta. Especially the Vegeta.
yeah. This Vegeta's
Really
killer.
good.
Look at that
Really good
pose.
figures.
That's funny. What are you doing to my boy, man? What are you doing to him?
He looks great.
What's
He
he
does.
doing?
He does. He
Yeah.
actually he does that. He does a pose like that in Super. So
He
Uh-huh.
does.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It
it's
tracks.
canon. It's canon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The canon pose.
Chamba.
this it looks great. It works as a store exclusive. I know people are like, oh, another one. It's like, mate, it's a store exclusive. You don't have to pick this one up. And most oftentimes, it's like, do you even have access to those things? Because again, it is a store exclusive. Lago mentioned the faceplates. I think the faceplate looks great. The eyes, they've kind of nailed it. The way the shape, the size, and also if they can, actually maintain the whole outlining of it, it looks good. Like I think the way it's lined up is really good. It's a solid body that they've used. It is. I mean, it's such a solid body that you see many of the KOs like copying this body, so it makes sense. The hair sculpt does look good. It does look different enough. So it's almost like the whole head is essentially a new thing with the silver and the sculpt and the faceplate. You're like, do I pick it up? Who knows? Because it's a store exclusive. I don't know if I need this one. I do. I think the translucent pants actually, it's weird, but it kind of works at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
really get it. I'm
And
like,
I like that they didn't do it on the body. They just did it on the
yes,
pants.
yeah, exactly. It's an interesting mix, this one. And again, I think whenever they do something like this for a store exclusive or like a Comic-Con exclusive, I can completely understand it. It's not something that we need, but it's something that here's an addition if you do like it. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it works well. It's neat, and plus it feels like I haven't seen anything Dragon Ball in a while. It just might be me. I'm like, we're getting releases coming out, but as far as new reveals, this is not even a new reveal per se, right? Because a lot of reuse, but
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen anything like just completely brand new Dragon Ball in a while. So I think obviously they're doing a lot of the reuse stuff just to like tide us over until they do have that new reveal. So seeing repaint, seeing like exclusives kind of makes sense to me. Plus, it's just like, yeah, you've got the mold, make that money.
Well, the with the Bandai event things coming up pretty soon in
November.
a few months. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a Tamashi event in November, so fingers crossed we see some stuff for that.
Yeah.
And there's Comic-Con as well, New York Comic-Con.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, they can have some
Yeah,
cool reveals. They tend to do
They go
reveals in
all
New York.
out. New York, they have a huge space. So
They did advertise that they're going. Yeah, of course they is, because they got the exclusive one of the exclusives there. So yeah, they'll most likely have, because like Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con and New York Comic-Con are the ones that they tend to show something at. So fingers crossed. And that one's so close at this point.
Yeah, I really like the way the paint came out on the hair on this. Like I don't know, like it like you were saying, or like everyone was saying, this works perfect for like a store exclusive. Like it's not a must have, but the way that like the hair's painted and like the pearlescency of the pants, like it actually kind of like meshes together. Like I don't know, it's weird. Like you got like the nice matte of the skin tones on the body there, and then like the shininess of the pants and the hair. It all kind of like comes together really well.
Everything pops more because of it, I think.
Yeah, it's like shiny in the right places, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, no, this is solid, man. This is solid. I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but yeah, no, this is cool. It's definitely cool. And I do like that the blues aren't, pearlescent. Like they didn't just like pour it all over everything. It's literally just the orange parts of the pants.
Yeah.
Or like his shirt there. So that is very cool.
It's well thought out.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Those are the words I was searching for. Thank you, Lago.
I got you, bro.
Thank you. All right. Let's keep it cooking here. My turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Deathbird primarily, and maybe a little bit of Gladiator here, but this has been a long time coming, man. I'm super excited about this. I've wanted Deathbird for a long time. She's got that menacing grin, very evil looking. This is great, man. This is great. I'm all about this. This is so cool. needless to say, I definitely will be picking up this 2-pack. This will be my third Guardian that I'll own here. It looks like they've updated some things on him, but yeah, I was telling the guys this morning, I'm like, it would have been better if they just threw a brown suit Wolverine in with her, you know? It would have been much better.
Because you haven't
in
had
my
enough
opinion.
of that.
Seriously.
What, you guys don't want another Wolverine? No, the Gladiator looks solid. It's got some much needed updates there. It looks very different from the original version that we got 2 times before. So I guess I got to toss those out and put this one into place now. So
You can take a photo where it's like doing like shadow speed punches and stuff.
Or just clobbering the crap out of Juggernaut.
Yeah.
It could be fun. But yeah, no, this is a fun 2-pack, primarily for Deathbird. I mean, look at that. That is so awesome.
That does look good.
Yeah. All right. What are your thoughts, Kirk?
I don't think it's going to be one that I'm going to personally get. I do remember, I think, because she was in, if I remember correctly, because it's been a minute since I watched it. She was in X-Men 97, right?
Yes,
No.
very briefly, but yeah, she was in there.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was like at least the last thing I remember in terms of that character. And I think the last thing I remember in terms of Gladiator, I think he was also in X-Men 97, but I more so remember him from like the original like 90s anime series. That's where whenever I see that character, I think that. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to be one that I'm going to get, but I do like the character designs and also just like how the Deathbird figure turned out a lot. Like it looks really, really detailed. Because this is the first time they've done the figure, right?
Yes, this is the first time we've got her. Last time that it was made was when they did the early Toy Biz 90s line, like 5-inch figures. So
yeah, for a first time release, like this looks really, really good.
Yeah, me being my selfish self, I'm like, they should have just made her a deluxe and added all the bells and whistles.
Yeah,
but not everybody's me, so that's understandable. What about you, Chamba?
No, the figure looks great. I think it's smart of them to do it as a 2-pack. I mean, like you said, here's another Gladiator. I do wish they would have used if they were going to do a Deathbird and have a Gladiator, maybe make the Gladiator different enough from the previous releases. I'd need to see like a side by side with the previous Gladiator releases.
It's a whole new body. It's basically
is it a whole new body?
Figure.
Okay,
yeah,
so that's cool. I think he looks dope. Like his design's always been cool to me. Like as far as a character, super imposing, and yeah, her expression, the sculpt on it, fantastic. I think they kind of nailed the look for her. So as a 2-pack, this kind of works and it looks good. So I'm really happy for everyone actually wanted a Deathbird.
That would be me.
Yep.
All right, Lago, what are your thoughts, sir?
I think Deathbird looks great. That face is really nice. It looks menacing. It looks kind of crazy and evil. I think they're getting much better with the face sculpts over there at Marvel Legends. The cape, even with the detail in the back, a little like feathered look with overlap. Again, nice small details here and there, and then the little things that connect, the little tubes connecting everywhere. They really went all out with this Deathbird. Is the articulation like the nuke buck, or is it the older?
It's
buck?
older. It doesn't have that crunch in the lower torso.
That would be a complaint. Like, why go so all in and then not add that? Because
maybe they didn't want to break the sculpt up. If you look at it,
there's
a lot going on, and maybe they were like, let's not break it up. But they could still do it, like 100%. They can still do it.
I like the purple. Yeah, Kurt, what's up?
I've always been kind of curious about like that, like since they released that body, and I think I mentioned that when I did my review on it. Like, when did the figure come out? Like 2 years ago now, or something like that.
Something like that. Like 2-3 years.
Yeah. So like when I did that review, I was like kind of hoping that like we would see more of that for other like female characters, but it's been very like still kind of picky since that release. I think we should like go all in with that design, especially since it has the double jointed elbows, it has that waist cut and way better articulation compared to the other bucks. So I think they should like go more in with that.
100%.
Yeah, this got the bicep swivel and the double hinge elbow. It's just not that cut. Mhm.
Yeah.
But then they can always re-release it a couple years
Oh,
down the
yeah,
road
that's
and be
true.
like, "Oh, it has this new
More
articulation."
expressions. Cheyney's gonna be like, well, finally another death bird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta cook this one.
Yep.
Yep.
Got a
Uh,
smiley face too.
He throws it in the bin with all the gladiators.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a pile of like 7 gladiators in there at that point.
Yeah. So there's another gladiator.
Yep.
He's like, could have been a brown seal wolfie, but
Yeah.
Browns
Now
will be.
Now that I look at the pictures more, like it's actually it is like a much needed upgrade because before it was on that an older body where like the shoulders were either like too far
Was it
forward
the
or too far
Venom
back.
body? Like
Yeah,
yeah.
that one always had some weird like feet ankles. Like they looked like too thick or something on that one.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, Gladiator. I'm just my take on it is I'm surprised there's so many of this guy, this character.
Is he a
being
fan
made,
favorite? He
you
has
know?
to be, right?
He has to be a favorite, I guess. I don't
I
know.
think it was just the way it was packed out because he came in a SDCC pack and then he was in the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure wave and they put the Apocalypse head with him. So he was going for a pretty penny on the aftermarket for a long time.
Mm.
And then now they actually give him a legitimate, like good looking buck and everything. Like this is a much needed upgrade.
He
But
looks
it is crazy to see like how like many figures he's had. Like technically this is the third one.
That's
Crazy.
pretty insane.
Some characters haven't got a figure. This guy's like
Seriously.
3.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. I mean technically this is a brand new one, but
Sure,
still,
but it's
yeah,
still
this is
the same character. It's the
Yeah.
third time we've gotten him.
Yeah.
Maybe someone at Hasbro's like just a big fan of Gladiator.
Yeah.
Could be.
I need
And
some
Jordan-
American Gladiator figures. That's the Gladiators I need.
The
That
real
would be
Gladiator,
so
right?
fun, dude.
Nitro
Those would
and
be, they had toys of those. You remember that?
Hasbro announces they've got American Gladiator figures.
oh, that'd be so good. So good.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, Jordan from Canada says the dude threw Juggernaut across the universe, and he smacked Juggernaut hard in that that '90s X-Men cartoon. He just grabbed him. And went,
That was so sick. Because you're like, Juggernaut's the strongest. You're like, what the heck?
yeah, dude, that was wild. And it was funny because as a kid, I was sitting there, I was like, I didn't think anybody could do that to Juggernaut. Like at the same time, Jubilee said it in the cartoon, and I was all, whoa. I was tripping out.
Johnny Cock. I'm getting Nitro and Gemini if those have those crazy ass names they had.
Yeah.
I always remember Nitro, dude. Nitro was the one I was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to come with their classic mullets and everything, man.
Heck yeah,
And then
dude.
those like Q-tip.
The
things
massive
up there.
Q-tips. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. They had toys of those. We'll
And
have
then
to, like,
play sets. Like they'll have play sets.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was fun. That was a little bit before your time, Kirk.
A little bit before my time, but I do know what you guys are talking about.
Nice.
Good.
He's like, Gladiators.
That's always the thing. It'll be
Kurt
like
Russell?
someone will mention some. Wait, so what?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, wait. Someone said something about Kurt Russell. What about
No,
Kurt
I
Russell?
said Kurt Russell because I thought Kurt Russell was the guy that plays Gladiator, but it's not. So I try to act like
Oh.
I'm
Like, wait, what about Kurt?
Russell Crowe. That's the guy I'm talking
Russell
about.
Crowe. It's one of the Russells.
Oh, okay.
Russell.
Yeah. It all blends in.
It's a Russell.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's always like the thing. Like, it's like I watch a lot of like old shows and like stuff like that because again, like that's stuff that I grew up watching because of how my mom is and like stuff that she's introduced me to. So that's where a lot of that comes from. So if it's like an old show, old movie, old music, I enjoy a lot of it compared to like saying like, okay, let me go see some modern day horror movie or something like that.
Sure.
That's just let me rely on a bunch of jump scares. Like if I'll watch like, something older where it's like, let's be practical, let's actually try and put effort and style into what we're creating. I love that stuff. And I think there's also like a lot of where I get some of my inspiration for like stuff that I do. Cause like, yeah, while some of the stuff that I could edit or do in a video could be done digitally, a lot of it I try to do practically and like actually try to get that experience of doing it myself and seeing like how it would look if it was more natural and like more involved in the process. But yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. All right. Well, we are about out of time. Kirk, I want to thank you once again for taking the time out to hang out with us, man.
Thank you guys
It's
for
been
having me.
fun.
Of course, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And I want to thank our wonderful Chatmigos for hanging out today. You guys could have been anywhere else, and you decided to be here, so we thank you for that. Kirk, how do we keep up with you, sir?
Here on YouTube at The Geek Effect, or Instagram, also The Geek Effect. I do post on TikTok every now and then, whatever shorts that I post on YouTube. So same thing, just The Geek Effect everywhere. Is where you'll find me at. And yeah, I try to post every now and then. I've been working actually on like getting a bit more consistent with the uploads and stuff, because sometimes I do take a little bit of a hiatus. It just depends on like if I have stuff going on, or if there's like a video that takes a little bit more time.
Dude, it's
but yeah.
tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah, it is. It's like, I think like a lot of times people will be like, they'll see us like kind of uploading, right? And it's like, oh, well, why don't they just upload more? Or why, is it like not as much? It's like, these videos take time. And like when you're like actually caring about what it is that you're doing, and like you care about the hobby, you care about the stuff that you're putting out there, it's, it's better to put that time into it rather than like try to rush it out just to get it out there. So yeah, I always try to aim for quality where I can, rather than just like forcing myself to upload if I can't do it.
Dude, it shows for sure. So yeah. Chamba, how do we keep up with you, sir?
You can follow me at the Chamba on Instagram and Twitter. Chatmigos symbol Tuesday, then Ottles Thursdays.
And Lago.
Yeah, you can find me here on Tuesdays, Chatmigos Assemble, and Instagram and YouTube, Lago Figs.
All right. You can find me, Cheynee180, on Instagram. Check out the Chatmigos Instagram, Chatmigos Facebook, Chatmigos Facebook group. Check out the Jada Toys Street Fighter Facebook group, Chatmigos Discord, and every Tuesday here, and Thursday nights with They're Not Dolls. So we will see you guys on Thursday night. Once again, Kirk, thank you so much for hanging out with us. And as always, I am Cheynee180.
I'm Lago Figs.
I'm Chamba.
Yeah, I'm Geekaback.
And Chatmigos, assemble!